Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and with Gambit Prime came 4 brand new weapons introduced into the Gambit loot pool that you can only get through Gambit Prime and the Reckoning. And there are Masterwork versions of these weapons that have been dropping for people, but they seem to have specific triggers, and there's been a lot of misinformation spreading around. And so I just wanted to make this video because we spent a lot of time in Gambit Prime really ironing out the specific triggers and actions that you have to do to get these weapons to drop. So I wanted to just make sure the record is set straight so you know how to get these 4 weapons. Now, the 4 weapons are going to be the Sole Survivor Sniper, the Bug Out Bag, the Spare Rations Hand Cannon, and the Last Man Standing Shotgun. And they are all tied to each of the specific roles within Gambit Prime, being Reaper, Sentry, Invader, and Collector. So each one of those weapons is tied to a specific role, and while you are playing a part of that specific role, you will have a chance for this weapon to drop. Let me explain a little bit further. Whenever you are playing Gambit Prime, you may have noticed that sometimes during games, you get an additional synth to drop just from doing something random. So for instance, when you're invading and you get a couple of kills, you might notice that you get an Invader synth to drop. Now, something that is really important is that you can only earn 1 extra synth a game, regardless of role. So if you get an Invader synth, you can't go out and then get a Reaper one in the same game. You can only get 1 single one, and whenever you get this synth, you actually have a chance to get the corresponding Masterworked weapon as well. And so this will tie into how you are going to be able to farm them directly if you are looking for one of these 4 weapons specifically. So let's just go ahead and break it down and see how you guys can get these specific weapons. So let's start off with the Sole Survivor Sniper. This is going to have the Roll Outlaw and Quick Draw. It is extremely good, and it is tied to Invader actions. So there are 2 things you can do to earn an Invader synth. Whenever you invade, you can either kill the entire enemy team and get an army of 1. That will guarantee you your Invader synth for that game, or you can kill everyone on the enemy team who has moats before they bank any of those moats. That appears to be a trigger to get the synth as well. And like I said, whenever you get the Invader synth to drop, there is a chance that you will get the Sole Survivor Masterwork to drop along with it. The chances don't seem to be incredible. If I had to guess, it would probably be like 1 in 25 to 1 in 30, somewhere around there. And so what you can do is just make sure every game you are getting one of these synths to maximize your chances and effectively farm it. Because like I said, you can only get 1 synth a game, so you just have to make sure you do one of these actions once per game to get the synth, and then whenever you earn your synth, you will either get the weapon or you will know that you have to wait until the next game to try to earn it again. Now, the second one, the Bug Out Bag SMG, has Slideways in multi-kill clip. It is extremely good as well. This one is tied to Reaper actions. Now, we're not sure what the second action is for this guy to trigger getting a Reaper synth, but the one that works every single time is killing the high value target. Whenever it is announced on the field, just search him out, kill him, you will get a Reaper synth and of course a chance at the SMG Masterwork as well. This one's really easy to get. Just make sure you don't accidentally earn another synth along the way, because like I said, if you happen to earn like an Invader synth earlier in the game and then kill the high value target, you will not get a Reaper one. So keep that in mind. The third one is going to be the Spare Rations Hand Cannon. This one rolls with Overflow and Explosive Payload, and this one comes from Collector actions. Once again, I'm not sure what the second action for Collector is, but the one that we got to work every single time is having one person deposit 50 moats in a game, and that person will get a Collector synth. So just keep that in mind. Have a dedicated runner, try to get 50 moats, and then you will get your Collector synth and a chance at the Masterwork Hand Cannon. And then the fourth and final Masterworked weapon you can get, once again, is the shotgun. It comes with full auto trigger system and auto loading holster, and this one of course comes from Sentry actions. So you can either kill a bunch of blockers to get your Sentry synth, or you can kill a few invaders to get a Sentry synth. It seems to be a little bit random on the amounts, but keep doing it throughout the game and you will get yourself your Sentry synth and a chance at the Masterworks shotgun. So that is going to be all 4 weapons, and what you can do, you can find a recap on screen right now just to keep that in mind, but that is going to be the entire video. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. As of right now, these are the only 4 weapons coming from Prime itself. You can get a couple of things like the sidearm and the auto rifle and things like that from the Reckoning Tier 2 currently, but those don't have specific actions that I know of, and they definitely don't come from regular Gambit Prime. So once again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and to share it with your friends. If you're interested in watching either of the 2 videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to my awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video.